For your cheapest and most reliable place to buy FC24 coins, check out mmoexp.com. Link is down in the description below. Use the code WOLF at a checkout for a massive 5% off your order. Link is down below. Check it out. Yes then YouTube, drop this video a like for me, and if you can hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. So we have had a latest patch and it has kind of changed a few things, but at the same time not changed a lot. Let me know in the comment section down below if you do think anything has changed on this latest patch. I'm very intrigued to see if you do think anything has changed. So this is going to be a full set of custom tactics that I'm currently using on this latest patch. And there are a few tweaks here and there, but nothing drastic, because I don't think the game has drastically changed really on this latest patch. So my ultra defensive is the 4-2-3-1. I personally only use this switching into it to see out a lead, but you could definitely use it from minute one if you want to, because the 4-2-3-1 is an amazing formation anyway. So it is balanced on the defensive style, 45 on the defensive width with 71 depth. But remember, if you're not interested in the 71 depth, because the 71 depth does still work on this latest patch, I would probably recommend either 60 defensive depth or 55. Balanced and direct passing, you know what I'm going to say, YouTube. I like to call it your absolute bread and butter. 50 on the offensive width. EA have now actually tried to nerf the byline meta on this latest patch, and I've actually noticed a little bit of a difference with that in terms of when you're running down the byline, when you are looking for the cutbacks, it isn't as effective as it used to be. So that's why I've kind of left it on the 50 width at this moment in time. 7 players in the box, 2 corners and 2 free kicks like so. Player instructions in the 4-2-3-1, nothing has really changed at all in this on this latest patch. So stay central and getting behind on your striker. The middle cam is only on getting to the box for cross. The lamb, of course, on comeback on defence, getting to the box for cross, and free roam. Yes, free roam does still work on this latest patch. The ram, come back on defence and get into the box for cross. The right side is CDM. For me, is my more attack-minded CDM. So because of that, balanced attack and cover centre, that means that the right side is CDM. We'll get forward a little bit and help out. Left side is CDM, stay back while attacking and cover centre. Left back is still on join the attack and overlap. So as the lamb drifts inwards on the free roam, the left back will overlap on the left hand side. Both centre backs completely default settings, stay back while attacking, normal interceptions and stick to position. And that is exactly the same on the right back as well. Stay back while attacking, normal interceptions, mixed attack and stick to position. Goalkeeper comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. So that's my ultra defensive. I only switch into that kind of like last 10, 15, 20 minutes when I'm seeing out a lead. But like I said, you can use that from minute one if you want to. The formation and the custom tactics I personally use straight away. So as soon as the game kicks off, YouTube, I switch up into my defensive custom tactics, which is, of course, and it is still the most overpowered formation on this game, the 4-3-2-1. It's got absolutely everything, YouTube. It really does. I don't know what EA can do to make the 4-3-2-1 not as broken and as OP at this moment in time, because it is just so broken, YouTube. It is kind of ridiculous, really. So balance on the defensive style, and a few of these things have now actually been tweaked a little bit because of certain things I've been telling you about with the byline meta. So balanced on the defensive style, still 45 on the defensive width. We do want to go a little bit more narrow, making us a little bit more compact, harder to break down in the middle of the pitch. 71 depth, but again, you know what I'm going to say to that, YouTube? If you're not interested in the 71 depth, I would actually recommend 55 defensive depth in the 4-3-2-1. So if you're not interested in the 71 depth, switch it up into the 55. You won't go too far wrong with that. The build-up, play, and chance creation. You know what I'm going to say at that point, YouTube. Balanced and direct passing. Your absolute bread and butter. Believe you me. Now, the offensive width. I've made it a little bit more narrow now to 45 on this patch. But that could change over the next few days as I play the game more and more. I may even go down all the way to 40. Because, like I said, this byline meta really isn't as effective as it used to be. So, I'm kind of not interested in going out wide at this moment in time. But I've kind of left it on 45 for the time being. But that is subject to change, and I will let you know over the next few days if that does go a little bit more narrow on the offensive width. 7 players in the box, YouTube. You know what I'm going to say. The more players we have in the box, the more likely we are to score a goal. It is so simple when you break it down like that. 2 corners and 2 free kicks like so. The player instructions in the 4-3-2-1 haven't actually changed at all. I leave them exactly the same as what they've always been on in the 4-3-2-1. That is stay central and getting behind on the striker. I'm not interested in my striker venturing out wide, especially now that they have kind of nerfed the byline meta a little bit. It's still a little bit. I need to play a lot more before I fully commit to the fact that it has been nerfed, but it is a little bit harder at this moment in time. The getting behind, I still want my striker making penetrating runs. Right centre forward, stay central and getting behind as well. The left centre forward is then on comeback on defence. So as we're defending, my left centre forward will drop into that left midfield of a 4-4-2, making us more defensively solid. Left central midfielder, get into the box for cross and cover centre, your absolute bread and butter. Middle central midfielder, stay back while attacking and cover centre. You know what that player is, a out and out traditional number 6, a Rodri, a Boubacar Kamara. I cannot believe he's done his ACL and is out for the rest of the season. My team that I support, Aston Villa, are we going to collapse in the second half of the season? I think we may well do it. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think we will. Right central midfielder, cover wing. So completely default settings. I actually don't touch a thing on the right central midfielder. So as the left centre forward drops in to the left midfield of a 4-4-2, the right centre mid will drop ever so slightly out wide to the right midfield. But then when we get the ball, we'll tuck straight back into that right centre midfield position. Right backs, completely default settings apart from stay back while attacking. So just put them on stay back while attacking. Both my centre-backs, again, completely default. So stay back while attacking, normal interceptions and stick to position. And then my left-back is the one on join the attack and overlap. So the left-back will be bombing on down that left-hand side, giving us that width on the left-hand side. And then last but not least, goalkeeper comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. So they're the main two formations that I was testing out earlier. The 4-4-2 is still amazing, I have to admit. It will still work. Not a lot has really changed in that with this latest patch. But again, I'm probably going to drop a proper 4-4-2 video over the next few days where I show you gameplay clips and stuff like that, because this isn't final yet. This is subject to change with the 4-4-2. So if I'm struggling in the 4-3-2-1, I do switch up into the 4-4-2, which is my attacking. Balanced on the defensive style, 45 on the defensive width with 71 depth. But you know what I'm going to say? 55 or 60 if you don't like 71 depth. Balanced and direct passing, your absolute bread and butter. 48 on the offensive width. That is subject to change. Remember, this 4-4-2 is nowhere near set in stone yet. I need to play a lot more over the next few days. I'll probably drop a 4-4-2 on Friday for you with a lot of gameplay clips, and it's probably going to change by that time of that video. 7 players in the box, 2 corners and 2 free kicks like so. Both my strikers stay central, get in behind and come back on defence. Left midfielder and the right midfielder come back on defence. Cut inside is still working at this moment in time. Getting behind and getting to the box for cross. And that is exactly the same as the right midfielder. Come back on defence. Cut inside. Getting behind and getting to the box for cross. Right central midfielder. Balanced attack. Getting to the box for cross and cover centre. Left central midfielder. Stay back while attacking and cover centre. Both my left back and my right back are on stay back while attacking. And then both my centre backs, again, completely default. Stay back while attacking. Normal interceptions and stick to position. And then the goalkeeper comes for crosses and sweeper keeper. And that right there is a brand new patch custom tactics for you. They are subject to change over the next few days, though, as I do play the patch more and more. Drop this video a like for me, YouTube. And if you can hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. Also, I've said it again, let me know in the comment section down below. Have you noticed a change on this latest patch at all? You might not, but let me know. Thank you for watching. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love.